Before I come to Inverness, I like to ask a lot of questions. I've just said I want to immerse myself in the character and the fabric of the football club. Some of the stuff that we're seeing, some of the goals and some of the moves and the passing and the 1-2s and the give and goes and the skill and the quality, we can keep carrying that onto the pitch and play with that spirit and that belief and trust in each other. Hopefully we can win more games than we did last year, and who knows, we might, we'll have a right good season.
Your last chance, last summer, your last dance, to beat to your own drummer.
These guys deserve a wee bit of lady luck in the draw, and if we get a nice home draw against a team in the lower division, you're not guaranteed you'll win it, but we would take it.
Inverness Caledonian Thistle will play Wraith Rovers.
Hansy's corner. He finds Devine! Danny Devine gets his first ever goal for Inverness Caledonian Thistle, and it could prove vital.
Inverness Caledonian Thistle will play Dundee United or Celtic.
No matter who we get, be it Dundee United or Celtic, it's going to be a cracking game. It's there to be enjoyed. Hope to play for them. When it comes up, we'll be looking forward to it.
It's on! Looked like it was flying in. Griffiths! Essen has to react to that. It is Virgil van Dijk! And it is special! It's O'Farah! It fell so invitingly to him. Celtic surging forward now with Forrest. It's Johansson! Essen makes the save again. The Craham ball against Meekings after Griffiths tried to sneak that in. Chris Commons drilled it in. Now Christie could get to this. And Marley Watkins, can he get away? Watkins put under pressure. Oh, Craig Gordon challenges. It's a penalty, and it's going to be a red, has it? Surely. What a story here! Craig Gordon is sent off, and Inverness have a penalty. Tom Hughes looking away. It's one mighty kick. This. It's Greg Tansey. He scores! And that is a jolt for the triple chasers of Celtic. Inverness are level, and they have an extra man. Tansey for Shinnie, early ball in. Watkins, O'Farah! Inverness are standing on the brink of history. An epic shock is in the offing. O'Farah scores, and not for the first time. Super Caley have got trouble in store for Celtic in the Scottish Cup. Brown taking it up on Celtic's behalf. And there'll be a free kick. Will this be a pivotal moment? It's John Gwinetti! It's in! Tansey. Raven. Zaluska came a long way, didn't get there. And Ross. Lafera. Marley Watkins. Shinnie again. What a chance here! And it's put in by Raven! This is astonishing! This is extraordinary! Inverness are back on the set of the Scottish Cup final!
There's not much of an angle there to find the target. And what a moment for Inverness Caley Thistle and David Raven.
Inverness desperate to hear that whistle. It's over! Inverness Caley Thistle have made history! They're through to their first ever Scottish Cup final!
That's a fairy tale story because we've lost our inspirational skipper right at the start of the season. We've sold our striker at Christmas time, which we had to, there's no qualms about that, that's business. We've regrouped again, we've kept going, keep going, and to take this club into a Scottish Cup final against one of my old teams, be it Falkirk, it's going to be a great day. We'll be favourites, but that's going to be a real difficult match, a real difficult match.
The streets of Inverness are very quiet today, and that's because there is an exodus of Highlanders heading down the road to Hampden in the hope and expectation that Inverness Caley Thistle can lift the Scottish Cup. It would be their first ever trophy. Over 40 coaches, a convoy of cars, trains, taking over 15,000 Highlanders down in the hope and expectation that they can lift the proud old trophy. When John Hughes inherited this site, they were already a very decent side. Terry Butcher had a side full of spirit and full of passion. Added to that though, Yogi has put in a joie de vivre, pace to burn. He has put into this side a real excitement. Already they have European football in the bag. Today would be the icing on the cake if they were to win the Scottish Cup. And it might also give this club a terrific lift. They've often taken severe criticism for the lack of home support. They say the people of Inverness are not interested in the future of the club. But a huge support away down to support them today. And coming back, if they were to bring that trophy back, what a lift it would give here to the Highland capital and to football here in Inverness. Can they do it? Well, that will be answered later today. But certainly the wishes of everyone in the Highlands and the capital of Inverness go with Yogi Hughes and Inverness Caley Thistle today.
Nothing will keep us together. We can beat them forever and ever. Oh, we can be heroes just for one day.
Many thanks, good afternoon to you on a sunny day on Glasgow's south side. The waiting is just about over. Scarcely could anyone associated with Inverness Caledonian Thistle have dreamt this possible when Wilson Robertson scored their very first goal in the modest surroundings of East Stirlingshire's Spurs Park in August 1994. Yet here they are in their first ever Scottish Cup final, in their second major final in just 14 months. Only 12 teams have won their first one. One of them, though, were St Johnstone just a year ago. This is Falkirk's fifth, having won their first two. They've lost their last two. They've had a frustrating few weeks, having played their final league game at the start of the month, exactly 4 weeks ago in fact. How much of a disadvantage will that prove to be today? And later on this afternoon into this evening, Aston Villa take on Arsenal in the FA Cup final at Wembley. In 1913 and 1957, Villa won that competition. In 1913 and 1957, Falkirk won this competition. A strange coincidence or fate? History beckons the victor. It's a fine day for it, Michael Stewart.
It certainly is. We heard the guys in the studio talking about how the ground's dressed up well, and it's a great setting and it's very fitting for a final, and hopefully the game turns out to be fitting as well of the occasion.
Falkirk being led out there by Bobby Wilson, who you saw just shaking hands with the Caley Thistle players. He's a club volunteer, very much a stalwart at Falkirk Football Club. Richie Foran helping lead out Caley Thistle. He hasn't kicked a ball this season. David Raven is the big headline when it comes to the team news for Inverness today, for a side that was already missing the suspended Gary Warren from its defence. He picked up an injury in the build-up to this. Graham Shinney, who's off to Aberdeen this summer, moves to the right with Carl Tremarco coming in for a start at left back. Aaron Doran is preferred to Danny Williams. It's an unsurprising look really to the Falkirk team, but Rory Loy plays for the first time since the quarter-final win over Queen of the South almost 3 months ago. He's off to Dundee in the summertime. He's their top scorer as well. How big a gamble will it be for him to start this afternoon? Goalkeeper Jamie McDonald has won one and lost one of these. Peter Grant's dad, Peter Senior, won it twice with Celtic. Williams, Vincent and Ross would all have fancied a start for the Highlanders, but may still have a big role to play today. Falkirk's Alex Cooper's dad, Neil, won 4 of these with Aberdeen. It'll be an emotional day for Graham Shinney on your right there. He made his debut for the club back in August 2009. He hasn't really looked back since then. And David McCracken of Falkirk, one of just 2 players on show today who are over the age of 30. He'll be absolutely delighted to be featuring this afternoon. We know he went through a bit of mental torture in the wake of the semi-final after handball gate. He takes his place and he will be a hugely important figure for Caley Thistle today, with his partner in crime Gary Warren sitting in the stand. David Raven obviously as well, the man whose goal took them here. Now we really are ready. The 130th Scottish Cup final. Will it be Falkirk's long-awaited third, or can Caley Thistle create their own piece of Highland history? Incredibly, it's the first time the clubs have clashed since a Falkirk win in May 2009 relegated Inverness. It was only a 12-month stay of execution for the Bairns, though, who traded places with Caley Thistle a year later. Falkirk haven't been seen in the top flight since. Missing out on the playoffs this season as well. Caley Thistle very much mainstays since they returned. And it is they, with the first attack of the game, attacking the Mount Florida end in the blue. Headed away by McCracken. John Hughes could be on the verge of greatness His counterpart Peter Houston is hoping to become just the third man to lead a club to this trophy with two different teams. It's going to be a very, very interesting battle. Just the four sitting midfielders playing today. Inverness of Draper and Tanzine, Volks and Taiwo on the opposite side. As it comes through to Watkins, oh, that's the first big chance of the game. It fell to Marley Watkins.
You see Shinnie on his left foot might be a factor today, getting those balls whipped in, cutting back on his left foot. But you'll see this, it just bounces up round about his waist. Very difficult to get anything on that. Disappointing for Inverness not to get it in the back of the net, but it was a difficult one for Watkins.
Trying to clear themselves out of trouble. Caley Thistle. It's Volks.
It's a good strike though. You know, Inverness could possibly just overplaying a little bit there in the box. A good strike from Volks.
It's Volks! Oh, what an effort that was! They think it's in up the other end. What a hit again by Volks.
He's got that ability. Unfortunately for the Falkirk fans up the other end, they were celebrating, but it's the wrong side of the net.
Here's Doran. He's got it through to Watkins, who's round McDonald! They are grasping the Thistle and the Highlanders! They are seizing the moment! They are leading the final! It's 1-0!
He's caused Falkirk problems. He's caused them problems already today with his movement, stretching them in behind. But there's Doran's picking the ball up in the great little area. Nice ball in behind, and he takes it round McDonald.
Marley Watkins, proud Welshman, with the t-shirt tribute there to Roy Lewis, father of the Worcester Warriors flanker Sam Lewis. Folk coming at an important time in the final as well, just over 5 minutes to half time. We've played the 45, 1 minute being added on at the end. Caley Thistle trying to take full advantage of it. Aaron Doran's through, and that tackle is almost as good, if not better, than the last one from Peter Grant.
It's a fantastic tackle. Grant again showing that he reads the game very well.
Less than 25 to play. And it comes. Here's Volks. Oh, he's unlucky, Will Volks. That's his fourth attempt of the game.
Just drifted round the back here. Again showing good composure to cut it back on his right foot. And we were right behind this, and I was unsure what had happened. He's just scooped it. Agonisingly close though for the Falkirk fans.
Can Tansey make of this? It would have been interesting to know where that was going before it was blocked. Oh dear. Oh dear. Carl Tremarco. Willie Collum goes to his pocket and he's off. It's red for Tremarco. And how costly is that going to be for Inverness Caley Thistle?
What a disaster here, you know, no pressure, poor touch, gets it caught under his feet, and then his panic stations, and terrible, terrible moment. Alston reacts quickly though, and putting him under real pressure, and now Inverness down to 10 men, not playing particularly well in this half, gives Falkirk a real lift.
Yabi. 4 Inverness players around him as he goes down and wins the free kick.
Really good play from Biabi there. As you said, he had 4 players around him, good close control, shuffling past them all, and getting the free kick.
Blair Alston is over this free kick for the Bairns. Right on top of the keeper, and into the net it goes! It's Peter Grant! It's 1-1! A beautiful moment for the Bairns! Game on in Hampden!
There you go, there's the goal. And now it really is game on. But look at this, great quality delivery. And Peter Grant showing real determination to get his head on the end of it.
Here's Sibbald. Taiwo. Duffy. They're hunting down a winner. Our Falkirk away by Draper. Now Watkins gets a little break of the ball, and now Watkins is away. He's on his own right now though. A huge moment potentially in this final. It's Watkins' effort, spilled by McDonald, and James Vincent might have won the cup for Caley Thistle. Sensational!
You just spoke about making the headlines, Liam, and unfortunately Jamie McDonald might be getting some of them as well. There you go, Watkins showing his power and pace and dragging the team up the park. I thought he'd lifted his head and seen Vincent, he was going to slip him in. Good support from Vincent to get up. And there you go, with 4 minutes to go, he could be making all the difference for his club. 2-1 ahead. Jamie McDonald's got to do better than that. Could that be it? Bitterly disappointing for Jamie McDonald, but for Vincent, could be what dreams are made of, scoring the winner in the cup final.
This is it, it's now or never for Falkirk. Not a great header by Devine. Back in by McCracken. Alston blocked, goalkeeper comes, flags up anyway. The flag is up as Essen holds on for dear life.
This is what you want to see deep in injury time. You want to see your goalkeeper coming, commanding his area. Great play from Essen, even if the flag was up.
Inverness Caley Thistle can almost touch the Scottish Cup, reaching out tantalisingly to it. Well into a 6th minute of injury time here. Volks. Still we play on. All eyes on Willie Collum, unless you're a Falkirk player. This is history! Right here, right now, at Hampden Park. This is history. Highland history. The like of which has never been seen before in Scottish football. Inverness Caledonian Thistle, Scottish Cup winners.
Absolutely delighted for the boys, but once again, make it hard for ourselves. Never played the second half, made it hard for ourselves. Kept going over the same points in the dressing room. And all credit to Falkirk, they come back, they got their equaliser, put us right under the caution. I thought we were going to beat ourselves. Thankfully, that's Inverness spirit shown through again in a different class.
Oh, it's fantastic. Dreamt about this all week. I knew I wasn't playing, so I knew we had to come on and have an impact and to get the winning goal, and I'm over the moon.
Talk us through that goal.
Just coming through, I knew I was open. Probably thought Marley should have slipped me in, but he took the shot, had a good effort, and parried it to me in right place, right time.
Well, because these things have to be done so quickly, and by that I mean etching the team onto the trophy, they won't get time to put Inverness on it. Caledonian Thistle will be added at a later date.
Just put ICT.
That would work. Graham Shinney will leave Caley Thistle as a Scottish Cup winning captain of Caley Thistle, and they'll be celebrating from the Great Glen to the Grampians. The amalgamation, regarded by some at the time as an arranged marriage, was a long drawn out and often controversial affair. But Graham Shinney will lift the William Hill Scottish Cup for 2014-15, which has been won by Inverness Caley Thistle. This is what it's all about. Well, this is no fluke. This is a club that has spent almost half its existence in the top flight of the game in Scotland. The foresight of those at the heart of the alliance has come to serious fruition. From Valtacha, Patterson, Robertson, Brewster and Butcher, they have always improved and created headlines. Under Hughes, the next step has been taken. Best league finish, European football and silverware. Does it get much better than this?
And now the celebrations can begin in earnest for the Caley Thistle fans. Their team hold the trophy for the very first time. A huge moment for the supporters and the players.
I went through quite a few things and stuff with the penalty incident and the handball incident. So it's one of them things. It's an experience for me. I'm young and I've just learned from it. And it makes these days even better when you come through it.
Yeah, he just loves football, and he's a madman as well. And but yeah, he's a good guy, and you want to do well for him. And yeah, he's just a character, like, and so yeah, really pleased for everyone, including him, because he had doubters at the start of the season, and he's proved them all wrong. So happy days.
Graham, congratulations, your final game for this club. What a way to sign off.
Best day of my football career. My first major bit of silverware, and to be the captain and get to lift it on my last game I couldn't have dreamt of it, and to leave the club like I am, I think this is the best way to go out, to give them European football and to lift the cup, so I'm absolutely delighted.
A really emotional day for you.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, I've had some great times at this club, and we don't do things easy. The last cup, pretty much the cup games, the one against Hearts, we were down to 9 men, we came back. The last one we were against Celtic, we were down to 10 men, we came back. And then this time we were down again to 10 men, and we were able to get the goal, so we're just delighted.
I'll let you go and enjoy the celebrations.
Well, that was wee brother. What about big brother? Proud of Graham, proud of this achievement?
Yeah, really proud. Couldn't be prouder. I'm delighted for him because obviously it came out a few months back. He was leaving, obviously, and he was going to Aberdeen. A few of the fans maybe questioned if he'd still be committed to the club till the end of the season, but I think he's shown by his performances and how happy he is winning the cup and giving them European football. It's a great way to leave the club, and he'll go down a legend, and I'm really proud of him. It's great.
I think you could see when he grabbed the trophy and stuck it aloft, and the look on his face, he didn't want it. Obviously, he didn't want it to end in anti-climax, which for a while it looked as if it might be.
Yeah, he would have been worried about that. European football was great to get, but he really wanted to win the cup. And at 1-1, Falkirk were the better team. It was looking unlikely, but it's great for him. He's leaving. The club's been great to Graham as well. They've given him a platform to build his career on. They stuck by him when he had a little setback, and I'm delighted for the club, and I'm delighted he's been able to leave in such a good leaving.
Come on! It's not about us, it's about the Inverness and the city and all the people up in Inverness. That bus is absolutely jumping out of the back of it, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. So it's going to be a busy time. I think we're still stopping for chips at Octorada. John Hughes here live from BBC Sport Scotland. Carol Tremarco, how did you feel when you got sent off?
I'm not going to lie, Gaffer, I was really scared of you.
And Carol, where were you when we scored the winning goal?
I was going to send you, he was crying my eyes out.
Well, when it happened there, I just went, Jamie Vincent, Jamie Vincent, Jamie Vincent, Jamie.
It's over 13 hours since they left on the journey of a lifetime to Hampden Park, but now they're returning with the Scottish Cup in hand. The greatest day perhaps in the history of Inverness Caley Thistle.
I thought it was fantastic. Great for Inverness. That's 21 years between Caley and the Thistle. Absolutely superb. Great day out. Awesome. And I've been an ex-Jag season ticket holder myself many years ago, just to see the two teams merge and come out here and put Inverness on the map. But an awesome day. Great atmosphere. Great crowd. Great support from Inverness. Superb.
The youngest team in Scotland to win the oldest trophy in the world. Couldn't be better.
Oh, there's not words yet. I don't think it's fully sunk in what we've actually done. It was just tears at the end. Very good. Just so proud of them today. They deserved that win. They've worked so hard for this. They're just coming back to Inverness heroes tonight.
It's been a long journey down to Glasgow and back, but the Inverness Caley Thistle fans are back, and they are back with the Scottish Cup. This club are only 21 years old. This is the day that Caley Thistle came of age.
Ladies and gentlemen, sticking in the stands, and the news you've all been waiting for. That's the Inverness Caley Thistle up and top bus arriving. Finally, the manager of the Scottish Cup winners, Inverness Caley Thistle, and the Scottish of Mr. John Hughes.
and gentlemen, Mr. John Hughes will call out his backroom team. First and foremost, I would like to call out my assistant manager, Russell Latapi. Typical Russell is late again.
Lifting us higher and higher. Oh, Inverness, your goals keep lifting us. Your goals keep lifting us, lifting us higher and higher. Na 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 Caledonian Thistle! Woo! So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand. Stand by me. Stand by me. When the sky that we look upon should crumble and fall, and the mountain should tumble to the sea. Well, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. Everybody! So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me.
To the heroes of 2000, when this club went ballistic, there will be new pictures to adorn the walls at the Caledonian Stadium. Inverness Caley Thistle, take a bow. This is your moment, and a place amongst Scottish football's aristocracy is theirs. This is their time. Shinney will